Hello everyone, welcome to the BizTime YouTube channel. This is Stock Market Weekly Update. It was a historic week for Colombo Stock Exchange as the all share price index crossed 22,000 mark for the first time in the history. The ASPI closed at an all-time high of 22,095 points, gaining 496 points. That's a 2.3% increase compared to last week. The S&P SL20 also moved higher, adding 76 points to finish at 6,188. On the foreign investors front, activity remains strong. However, yet another week, foreign sales outpaced purchases, resulting in a net outflow. Purchases totaled around 1 billion rupees, while sales were higher at 1.4 billion rupees, leaving a net outflow of 390 million rupees for the week. Investor sentiment continued to be upbeat, driven by robust corporate earnings, steady economic growth, momentum, stable interest rate, and ongoing reform that are boosting market efficiency and confidence. In this episode, we turn our focus to a leading Sri Lankan conglomerate listed under the capital goods sector on CSE. Hayleys PLC has established a strong footprint across multiple industries worldwide. Their diversity and global presence reflect an extraordinary capacity for adaptability and a collective instinct to connect, protect, and thrive under any circumstances. At Hayleys, resilience is more than a value, it's a strategy. The company is driving impactful growth across market and climates, built on strategic, mutually rewarding partnerships that create lasting value, amplify impact, and strengthen a shared future. Hayleys Group has successfully diversified its businesses across multiple sectors, and each of these sectors has consistently contributed to the group's overall financial performance over the years. The diversified sectors are eco solutions and protection, purification products, textiles, construction materials, plantations, agriculture, consumer and retail, leisure, industry inputs, power and energy, projects and engineering, transportation and logistics, tea exports, and others. Let's take a closer look at the numbers. Over the past 5 years, revenue has shown a steady upward trend with only a slight dip in 2024. By 2025, revenue rebounded strongly, recording a 13% increase. More impressively, profit after tax grew by 52%, largely driven by a reduction in finance costs. Earnings per share followed the same momentum, posting a remarkable 95% growth compared to 2024. Meanwhile, the return on capital employed has shown a consolidation trend over the past 5 years, with a notable spike in 2023 before stabilizing again. Let's take a look at the sector-wise performance of Hayleys Group over the last 2 years. Several key sectors delivered a strong growth in 2024, including hand protection, construction materials, consumer and retail, leisure, industry inputs, power and energy, projects and engineering. However, some sectors faced significant challenges and reported a decline compared to 2024. These include eco solutions, purification products, textiles, plantations, agriculture, transportation and logistics, and tea export. Here's a quick snapshot of reasons behind these declines. Eco solutions and purification products impacted by a 6% appreciation of exchange rate, a 12% drop in coconut supply, a massive 200% increase in average price of coconut husk, and a 145% surge in intra-Asia freight rates. Textiles hit by geopolitical tensions and global economic volatility, which reduced consumer spending in key markets. On top of that, the appreciation of Sri Lankan rupee negatively impacted the export revenues. Agriculture adversely impacted by extreme weather conditions along with shortages of labor and equipment. Operations in Bangladesh also faced additional pressure from political instability and macroeconomic vulnerabilities. Transportation and logistics, both the Bangladesh and Maldives markets were weighted down by political and economic instability, slowing growth. Tea exports, a near 35% wage hike, low labor productivity, and elevated fertilizer prices pushed cost higher. Adding to this, the appreciation of Sri Lankan rupee further reduced export competitiveness. Although several sectors were adversely impacted in financial year 2025, the story beginning to shift. In the first quarter of financial year 2025-26, these very sectors have started to show improved financial results, signaling a renewed momentum and highlighting the growth potentials of Hayleys Group in the quarters ahead. Let's take a closer look at Hayleys PLC's earning-based valuation, price target, and growth prospects. Based on the quarter 1 results for the financial year 2025-26, the company reported an earning per share of 2 rupees. Taking a conservative approach and assuming Hayleys achieve at least 90% of its trailing 12 months performance across the remaining quarters, the full year EPS is forecasted at 16.46 rupees. Currently, the capital goods sector trades at an average earning multiple of 12.82 times, while Hayleys PLC is trading at lower multiple of just 10.23 times. Here's where the upside comes in. If Hayleys PE multiple re-rates closer to sector average, say 13 times, the implied year-end price target would be in the range of 214 to 220 rupees. That represents a strong upside potential, approximately 15% from the current level. So with improved momentum across challenge sectors, resilient earnings growth, and attractive valuation levels, Hayleys PLC stand out as a compelling growth story for investors eyeing capital goods sector in Sri Lanka. Let's look at the technical outlook. Currently, the stock is trading at 186 rupees 50 cents with a key support level at 171 rupees 50 cents. The RSI is hovering around 62.5, suggesting that momentum is cooling off as the stock moves away from overbought territory. Recent trading patterns show resistance at the current price level with the formation of red candles indicating the possibility of a short-term consolidation phase. However, if the buying interest builds near the support zone of 178 rupees to 180 rupees, the stock could regain momentum and head towards the resistance band of 194 to 200 rupees. On the downside, a decisive break below 171 rupees could open the door for a deeper pullback. For those eyeing a long-term opportunities, Hayleys stand out as a true value share backed by resilience, growth potential, and attractive valuation. We would love to hear your thoughts on Hayleys. Drop your comment below. And remember, always invest carefully and do your own research before making any decisions. That's it from this time for today. If you found value in this analysis, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more market updates and insights. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.